So I've been trying to get the nerve to start doing some video tutorials, and this one trick I've been using in every single track for quite a long time now is something that I think you guys would appreciate and hopefully make some really good use out of. This is a sub bass trick. This is the sub bass that I use in all my tracks. And I wanted to share it with you, break down some Elonious knowledge for you. So this is it. Boom! It's a D, pretty nice low D, right? Heavy. If you're on laptop speakers, you can really hear the difference, and I mean, it's going to make your sub fatter no matter what. But if you're trying to get your mixes nice and clean, the fat sub that pops out on laptop speakers but isn't messing with the rest of your sounds in your mix, this is a good technique, I think. It's my way of doing it. There's a few different ways out there of doing it. They involve distortion, and this is sort of a kind of distortion. I'm using bit crusher. I've messed with the down sample rate to tune the sort of tone I want, and then I've EQ'd it. And then the real magic, oh yeah, I've added a layer of this, so I'm not just throwing this on top of the original clean sound. So actually, we'll go through this really quick. So that's it, and this is without the extra magic here. I mean, and everything's being maximized at the end here. You know, we're at zero. The volume is the same when I turn this on, and boy does it pop, right? Boom. Without it, with it. Okay, so really nice. So the real magic is you're throwing this bit crusher. You're kind of tuning it to what you want or whatever. And then we're adding in a layer. So I've got the dry signal of the bit crusher here. I should have this labeled for the video, but I don't. And then I've stacked the same signal, but I've put Serum effects, and I'm using the detuner and the stereo imager. And it spreads out the distortion signal, and it detunes it in a way that fills in certain frequencies that you wouldn't be able to normally fill in just by like doubling up and putting an octave of the signal on top of it or something. You know, it's doing something interesting and unique, and it's great, I think. And the detuning also in spreading and stuff helps cancel out any sort of phasing you might get between the clean sub signal and this extra layer. But it is being EQ'd, but this still helps completely, yeah, just blend in the layer really nicely like a glove on top of the sub. And if you have it all maximized and compressed the right way with whatever you like to use, then you're gonna have the best results and the fattest sub, and people will be like, whoa, that's the shit. So I have a little clip here of a song that I'm putting out, and it's got kind of one of these settings in it, and you can see in sort of have some perspective on how it sounds in a track.
Back to the
Okay, so yeah, it's fat, right? And it mixes in with the rest of the sounds. It's not interfering, and it's heavy, you know. So that is the layer in the trick of adding in that layer. I don't know, did I go through the setting on the kick itself? Okay, so if not, this is it. It's pretty simple. I use kick plugin, the first one, and I use trap 2 setting, and I mute the click because we don't need that. We just want to sub. And so here's a little extra thing I wanted to show you. You can I've been doing this. I like making these crazy big sliding Nero subs that you know, they're not in any note. You can throw them in on fills or in different ways or whatever, and come up with some crazy more variations and stuff. Turn the length up. So that's pretty crazy, even just like that, right? You can find some use for that. But wait, there's more. It's not that much more, but there's a little bit more. So I was messing around with this, and then I threw, like, what if I throw more distortion on it, and I stack another distortion with some crazy super drive and serum, another serum effects, get super crazy, and do it all, and then throw it into the soft clip on the glue. So you can get pretty crazy with this, right? You can start throwing in filters and do all sorts of weird stuff before different parts of the chain and get different effects, throw extra things in there to create your own effects and textures and blah blah blah, whatever. So there you have it. That is a couple cool little tricks. Hopefully you find them useful and stuff, and hopefully you have all these plugins and you can make this happen. Okay, take it easy.